Have you ever read a letter from the VA and thought, what does this mean? Or, if only someone had told me this information before I submitted my claim. The purpose of this short video is to explain why we request certain things and to give you some tips so your claim is processed as quickly as possible. We can't cover everything, but we'll review some of the most common and easily avoidable obstacles we see here at the VA, and hopefully, we'll also answer some of your questions about the claims application process.
Let's get started. First and foremost, be sure to fill out all forms completely. Don't leave any areas blank. This includes a clear description of your disability and an explanation about how it's related to your military service. Last but not least, make sure we have the information we need to get copies of your medical records.
Now to the benefits application called VA Form 21-526. Many times we receive incomplete forms. If your military service information isn't complete, or the disabilities you're claiming are unclear, we'll have to stop processing your claim and contact you for more information. You can see how this might slow down your claim. So please, give us as much information as you can.
Have a question while you're filling out the form? Call us during business hours at 1-800-827-1000. You can also visit your local regional office or call or visit your local Veterans Service Officer. If you haven't appointed a Veterans Service Officer and want to have one represent you, contact a Veterans Service organization near you, which you can find listed in your local phone book or on the internet. By visiting the joint VA-DoD self-service web portal, service members, veterans, and their beneficiaries can apply for benefits using the internet. Visit us on the web for one-stop shopping for online benefits-related tools and information, including status information on your compensation or pension claim.
Remember to clearly state your disability. We often get claims for knee or shoulder, but we need to know which knee or shoulder. Was it broken? Replaced? Sprained? Was it the right or left side? Details move things along more quickly.
Also important, how your disease or injury is related to your military service. The more detail you provide, the easier it is for us to obtain your medical records.
Here are two good examples. If you're claiming a back injury from a car accident while you were stationed in Germany in 2004, we know to look in your military medical records for back treatment starting in 2004. If your heart condition happened after you got out of the military, then tell us how you think your current condition is related to your service.
If you receive treatment from a VA medical facility, then the process for getting your records is different depending on the dates of your treatment. If your treatment was after 1994, your records are electronic and we can access them ourselves. But if you received treatment before 1994, we have to ask for copies of the paper records from the VA Medical Center where you were treated. Getting records from before 1994 can take some time. So if you already have copies of those records, it's helpful if you send them with your application.
If you received treatment from a non-VA facility and you have copies of medical records related to the disability you're claiming, the VA can move things more quickly when they're sent along with your application. If a non-VA doctor holds records related to the disability and you don't have copies, that's okay, but you'll need to fill out a form that allows us to request medical records directly from that healthcare provider. That's VA Form 21-4142. Because of privacy laws, you'll need to complete a separate form for each provider. Be sure to ask for only records that pertain to the claimed disability and include the complete mailing address for each provider. Just as importantly, please sign and date the second page of the form. Without your signature, we can't get the records.
After reviewing your records, we may determine that a medical examination is necessary to help us make a decision on your claim? If so, the VA Medical Center in your area will send you a notice of examination. Please be sure to go to your exam and be prepared to answer a lot of questions about your disability. The two most common questions related to the VA exam are, how can I be sure the VA has my correct contact information? And what if I have a scheduling conflict with the examination appointment?
Make sure both the VA Medical Center and the VA Regional Office have your current address and contact information, because they don't share that information with each other.
If you can't go to the examination scheduled for you, just let us know. Your exam can be rescheduled by calling or writing to the regional office as soon as possible, or by following the instructions provided in your appointment letter.
If you receive a decision on your claim because you missed your exam or didn't submit something we asked for in time, you don't need to file an appeal. Just let us know when you can report for an exam or send in the information we asked for within 1 year, and your claim will be reopened. If you wait longer than 1 year, your claim may be delayed, as it must go through the entire process again.
Let's talk about claims for minor dependents. When you're filling out VA Form 21-686C, it's very important to provide all information requested. The form has a space for each child's name and Social Security number. If you're claiming minor children who don't live with you, including those with an ex-spouse, we'll need their address.
If your dependent children are over 18 and still in school, there will be additional paperwork to complete to verify their school attendance. Grandchildren can be claimed as dependents as long as they are formally adopted, and in that case, final adoption papers must be sent in with your application.
In order to claim your spouse, we'll need to know specifics, including the number of previous marriages, dates and locations, names of former spouses, and when and where each marriage ended. We'll also need copies of divorce decrees and death certificates.
We hope this video has shown you that there are many things you can do to help us process your claim more quickly.
To recap, please read all VA letters carefully. Read and fill out all forms as completely as possible. Be as clear as possible about what you're claiming. List only one medical provider on each authorization form. If you already have copies of your private medical records, please submit them with your claim. Provide complete information on all dependents you're claiming. And remember, VA representatives are available during business hours to answer questions.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this important video.
We hope you now have a better understanding of the VA claims process.
Remember, we're here to help you.
And now, you'll be able to help us help you.